What's up, YouTube? I'm extremely excited to film this video. It has been a long time coming, but welcome to our 1962 F-100. So like I was saying, welcome to our 1962 F-100 short bed flare side truck. And when it comes to old classic trucks, this is, if not the coolest, it is definitely up there in the coolest trucks you could get. And it's something I've always wanted for a really long time. And I couldn't be happier to share it with all of you today. Now, as you can see, it has no upgrades. So steering, transmission is all a farm truck. But we got it going, and we're good. So yeah, I really want to share this with all of you. I feel like this is a big step in our YouTube journey because I've always wanted an old classic truck, and now we finally have one. And this is about as old and as classic as they come, like I said. We have a inline 6 223, and we have a 3 on the tree transmission. So we are talking real farm truck stuff here. But you know, I bought it from a car collector, great guy, takes really good care of all his vehicles, and I really could not pass this one up. And like I said, it's all original right now, but you know, we do have plans in the future for it, but for the time being at least, we're gonna enjoy it as an old farm truck and really just get a good feel for it, kind of enjoy the classics. So yeah, when I bought this, you know, there really wasn't a bad part of it. You know, it has the classic patina that everyone loves. It's got wood stake bed, so there's wood stakes vertically to give it that real good farm truck look, and then there's also restored wood in the back all around. But as you can see, we got manual steering, we got manual brakes, and I'd be lying if I said this thing wasn't a little bit of a bear to drive, but it is amazing. So we got it in a second, just fine. So yeah, it's a great cruiser. Love the car. Huge things for it in the future, but like I said, for right now, we're really just keeping it as a classic old truck. You know, what's really cool about it is the guy I bought it from was actually using it for families to take pictures on around the fall time. It's just that kind of looking truck, you know. You want to get out here with your kids, with your dog, and get a really cute family photo, this is the kind of vehicle you want to do it in. But non-synchronized first gear means there's a lot of gear grinding to get this thing in and out. So we're learning a little bit of double shifting, like Fast and the Furious. And we're getting there. It's a little work. But yeah, I absolutely love this truck. I could not be happier. This has been a dream truck of mine for a long time, and I've been looking for them for quite a while, but you know, they aren't cheap, and especially now with used cars, it's really hard to find a good one that's worth your money. So when the time came and you know, I really decided this is what I wanted, I ended up trading my Crown Vic, which you guys have seen before. We've done some work on the P71, and it was a great car, but you know, I really wanted an old truck, so sometimes you got to make the decision for what you want, even if it doesn't make the most sense to everyone else from the outside looking in. Because I know people all laugh at me, my family and friends, when I have an old 73 Super Beetle, and now I actually went even older with this 1962 F-100. But I mean, you know, some of your friends or some of your family may want something new, reliable, and fast. But you know, us here over at Ratchet Motors, we like them old, rusty, and slow, so that's what we're working with today. And I mean, like I said, I couldn't be happier with the purchase. This is just such a great vehicle. I'm trying to actually find a good place where we can get some stills that I'll actually end up overlaying in this video. But yeah, like I said, it's old, It really has the original, well, I don't know if it's the original drivetrain, but it has what would originally have come from factory with that small 223. And if you know about inline sixes, you're probably more familiar, I should say Ford inline sixes, you're probably more familiar with the Ford 300. This is kind of like the little sister of the Ford 300. So it's a 223. I think it had something like 100 horsepower from stock. And as far as aftermarket goes, it's nowhere nearly as supported as, you know, the 300s are, but that doesn't really matter. You know, we'll enjoy it for what it is. Maybe we'll try some Clifford performance enhancements, or, you know, if nothing else comes from it, we'll enjoy this for what it is and have a little fun with it. And from there, we'll decide how we're going to resto mod it and kind of bring it up to the same specs as the Bug. And now, don't take this the wrong way, because this truck is absolutely amazing, exactly how it is. We got a Ford 9-inch, which some of you may not even know what that is if you're more into my the import stuff like I used to be, or like I've been showing on my channel. But this is a Ford 9-inch. Like I said, it has an inline 6, but as you can tell, there is plenty of room in here for a big old V8. Plenty of room in here for a big old V8. I think really, it's pretty much ready to be a daily driver today. The only thing is really this, the only thing that's really a catch with this truck right now is just the steering and you know, there's 3 on the tree without a sinker at first gear. It's a little hard to get into, but it is fun from nostalgia to really be able to experience what it was like in the 60s to drive your old farm truck, you know, and it's just a fantastic car. It sounds great. And I mean, the previous owner took really good care of it. I love the patina it has. It's not rusted, it's not rotted or anything. It's just got the perfect amount of dents and dings to let you know it's a 1962. And you know, even with the steering being a little old, the transmission being a little old, it actually handles pretty phenomenal for a 1962 truck of this size. So, like I said, you know, I'm really happy to share this with you guys. This is a huge moment for Ratchet Motors. It's a huge moment for me. This is something that I've always wanted. Haven't been able to really justify financially, but now that I work very close to home, I don't really need a car that needs to go 100 miles every day, you know? I can have an old farm truck that I only gotta drive the 7 miles a day to work. So, like I said, couldn't be happier. So like I said, I really didn't have much prepared for this video. I really just wanted to share you guys with something that I felt like it was an amazing purchase. I'm just so happy to have it. We don't really have a ton of content set up right now for the truck. I do have some things I'm trying to figure out as far as some parts, some things, some upgrades. But with that in mind, just let me know, is there anything that you guys want to see? Is there something that, you know, you guys have seen in the past with these F-100 trucks that was just really amazing or really great? Or is there anything that you want to learn along the way with me about these trucks? Maybe we can learn as a, you know, as a family, figure out these old trucks together. So, you know, put some comments down, share with your friends, you know, all the same stuff, but let us know what you want to see. I really want to get some feedback from you guys, what you want. You know, our channel's growing, but with all that, I want to make sure that you guys are enjoying the content we make. Because obviously I'm going to work on the things I like, but I want to make sure that you guys are at least seeing what you want out of these projects so that we can kind of enjoy them together. I also got to say, I just feel like fall, this time of year, it's just the best time to have an old classic. You know, you're not worried about AC, you're not worried about it overheating. It's just beautiful out. The foliage, it's just a great time to go out in a drive in your old classic car. You really enjoy some nice weather before it gets too cold and you don't want to come outside anymore. And what's great about this truck is it actually has one up on my Beetle that it has heat. So we are planning on driving that this winter. We're going to be driving the Bug as well, but you know, this very well may become our main car as time goes on and I get a little more comfortable with this old drivetrain. But yeah, so we're coming back to the house now, and like I said, really, just wanted to share some cool old truck stuff with you guys. I know you've been seeing a lot of import, a lot of Super Beetle, Volkswagen, Subaru stuff, but I'm a huge fan of domestic as well. I love Fords, I love Chevys and Dodges, so, and you know, like I said, this has always been a dream of mine to have an old Ford truck, and what better to have a short bed flare side out of everything. I mean, and red, you guys know, I love red. You've seen my Bug, red is my favorite color. So to get a red short bed flare side is my dream come true. So we're pulling in the driveway now. Just getting into first is always a little bit of a bear. So we made it home. As you can see, even getting in and out of the driveway can be a little cumbersome with a vehicle like this, but you know, we'll figure that out as time goes. So with all that, thank you for joining in. Hopefully you guys give us a thumbs up. I hope you guys are really supporting some change of pace, some good old classic domestic stuff. So with all that, be sure to share with your friends. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Hope to see you again soon.